this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. Yeah. I just had to let you know. Yeah. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it.
Damn, that was quick. I think Jeremy's on there already. I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any currency, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within. I stuff from real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best just soaking it. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up they octaves, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 2020 visions. Daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond. How do I do that? I gotta go to my channel here.
Yep, and then click on the live video and then just copy link.
All that lane switching, this is what the game is. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know.
Yeah, I got it.
Alright, cool. Wait for the text from him now. Alright, cool. Wait for
What was the offense again?
Miami.
Miami. Defense was 46. Stadium, I told him we'd play in Mexico.
Make it nighttime. If you can.
Yeah, I can. 8:15.
Alright. No text from Jeremy still?
You gotta change your offense.
Oh shit.
I'm in all black uniforms too, by the way.
They want to keep me, oh that's a good one. Pockets are dense, I think my bread is hard as a crouton. Receipts in my pocket don't come with a coupon. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay.
How many picks am I gonna throw this game?
It's a long game.
Yeah, I'm going with at least 15.
Jeremy better be watching. I just messaged him and say you watching. This shit for him.
Call him real quick.
Text him, I call him.
The National Football League has traveled south of the border as we are in Mexico City, Mexico on EA Sports. Tonight it's another
the only reason I called you because I
series,
texted you and then
good
Eric
one on
like,
tap between the Cleveland Browns and the San Francisco 49ers. Here's the former Sooner Austin Seibert to get this one started. And
are you watching
underway from Mexico City.
Are you watching it?
We got this.
All right. Because you didn't say nothing when I said Jeremy's a punk-ass motherfucker. All right.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Oh, yeah.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Just looks so dirty up there. 14, 36, 5. Shit.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. On 2nd down, it's Coleman. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively.
Put on a show for Jeremy, you know.
Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5.
Hopefully Jason in there.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. He finds Coleman. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
You see what Brian said in Discord?
Yeah.
They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And down to the 29-yard line. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now as they're down to the 29-yard line. The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
I did. I'm still going down to 20 seconds, so isn't it? Or about.
Garoppolo looks to throw. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0.
Adding videos and not one play.
I know. I don't get it. So Jeremy, just take notes because I know you're listening. Play Madden.
This one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20. Call it the 21-yard line.
Sweet. We got a 3-4 defense. Oh, it's a 3-4 bear. Ugh.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 21. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. You know, I have a pretty good friend, Charles Davis, who tells me that when he sees plays like that, strong runs to the right, reminds him of the 1960s Green Bay Packers.
Boy, those were the days back when the fullback actually carried the ball as well as blocked. Then you had a halfback. You had pulling guards, guys who could get out and run. And you can hear the great coach saying it back then. So we get a seal here and a seal here, and we run this play right in the alley.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Check. Hurry.
Throwing, Mayfield.
Bro, I was...
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
I was literally clicking.
You can cut them all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play,
I was like, damn, this windup takes forever. Then I looked, and nothing.
After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile.
Under 10. Kill. Tight up. Switch. Alert. Hurry. Point it right.
Mayfield looks to throw. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And
nice
on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the headlines. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there.
You gonna tell
down.
But that's no point, man. Yeah, there's nothing to challenge.
Good call, refs. Good call.
Something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this
pesos would work.
Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's fourth down.
Odell that didn't throw. I must not press hard enough or something.
Third down, an excellent job, an excellent defensive series.
Fucking EA giving you the game.
And usually only at halftime, but the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style. That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute
on your side for that bad call.
Inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
They'll start out on the ground with Coleman. And he's going to lose yardage back to his own 1-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. In his own end zone, it's Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he's only able to get it to right around the 3.
What are you going to call him?
That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
I'm in a break tonight, and this dude wants to trade me one pack.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down.
Hey, sorry, I know you're busy, but this dude just messaged me from the break, and he asked if I wanted to trade the Giants for either Falcons, Lions. Well, I get 2 of them. He's got Giants, Bills, Lions, Falcons. And he said, hey man, any interest in trading the Giants for 2 teams for tonight's break?
Had a little bit of space from the goal line, snapping it from the 3, but still try to throw it, and
yeah, exactly. This is where hindsight is 20/20 comes into play, right? Seems like a good idea to throw the ball there. Maybe you'll surprise him and catch him off guard. Instead, you've created a turnover and put your defense in a bad spot.
That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Hey, Charlie. 54, right there, 54
On 2nd and 12, Mayfield toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Yeah, because I'm thinking about, like, I like the Bills.
It's third down.
So I'm thinking maybe the Bills with this one.
How did he miss him? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points, but by the wayside on that one.
Bills
and now the third down throw incomplete as well.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. That's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction.
I'll make sure I lay out the kicker here.
Completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
What time is the break? Do you know?
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Gun.
On second down now. It's Coleman. And he is
probably could have kept it
met in
outside
his
there.
tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Here we go, here we go. 180! Check 53. Here it comes.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Morgan Burnett.
What, 2 of 15?
He's able to get it back here
2 of 15.
to the 43-yard line. Now, they told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Check 26, check 26. Hey, alert. Switch it, come on, switch it. Hatch it. Hurry.
On 2nd and 9, Mayfield. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 24.
How the fuck did he wrap his arms around that guy and him?
24-yard line. Trying to get
My guy got out,
there.
and he was still holding on.
Timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Here we go.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time. Right here, guys. Fight to be one. Mike6.
Here's Garoppolo to throw. He's going to look deep down the field. And this is cut inside the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 36 yards on the play. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. It's Coleman here. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that is going to set up 3rd and goal.
Here we go. 180. Check 53.
Now Garoppolo. On the screen, this is Coleman. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. From 6 yards away.
Who was it? Breida, the fastest one.
Able to stretch their lead.
Over Mostert or whatever.
Oh, yeah, no, Mostert's the fastest one.
There in the passing game.
Well, oftentimes you
yeah, he's got 95. I think the rest of them are like 91 and 92.
Space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Browns' drive about to get started. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Demetrius Harris, the intended target. But it's going to be second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in his zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
To throw once more on second and 10. Mayfield, the Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. And it's third down.
I think you put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender.
What did he say?
But you also have to give your own guy a chance.
Maybe pick the fucking team.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, Mayfield. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Credit the sack to the Oregon Duck, DeForest Buckner. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football before he knew it. He was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Did Jason ever reply to you?
There, 17 yards. And the Niners will go on offense.
Did you get another viewer?
First and 10.
No.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Oh, catch the fucking ball.
Incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one.
Was that Sanders that I threw to right there?
The beauty of being able to play his own defense when you
remember
can
he dropped like every pass I threw to him the last time we used these guys?
The quarterback's hands. Guess what? Creates a lot of confusion. Kind of a muddle in the middle of the field.
That was Devo?
Play on the football.
Yeah.
Yeah, I probably didn't have a bike for him, so he didn't think it would work.
Or chain.
So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
21. Here we go.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. Here's another interception.
3 out of 15.
Picked off by the linebacker.
I think you're going to have more picks in the game than I do.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside the quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where does he go with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Yeah. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
I think the funniest part to me is that he spelled out that was rude.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Mayfield. He's got the hook on Odell Beckham.
There you go, jukebox, doesn't he?
All the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham, 76 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. The electric OBJ, the short reception, and then he did the rest of the work himself.
You know, there's a thing that the players always talk about, the coaches in the league, they call it play speed. Because, you know, we had that time speed when we're running the 40s at the combine and, you know, at pro days and all of that. But play speed is different. And OBJ's play speed is some of the best in the league. In other words, when he has the ball in his hands or he's running a route, he runs it just a little bit harder than most people, and oftentimes you come up wrong on your angles trying to tackle him.
Let's go. At their own 23-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see, do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
21.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And Sanders has got it, complete.
Sit down, little man.
4 yards on the completion.
Running back usually blocks on that. He was just standing on the sideline.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Garoppolo now. It's caught by Sanders. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Hey, Mike 7. 54, Mike 54.
A 1st down throw for Mayfield. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
Jeremy going to be hitting me up like,
they'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely, frees up your guys elsewhere. On 2nd down, Mayfield again. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. The linebacker, Fred Warner, right there on the coverage.
There are a good number of coaches that any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And they will rally and stop him short of the 1st down. They get him to the ground at the 26. It's a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough. And the punt team's going to be summoned on 4th down. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on to punt for Cleveland. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it.
Oh, you stupid.
So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, they're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Garoppolo. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. The Niners on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Throwing now is Garoppolo. Got his target, Samuel. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
They try and run on first down, but this one going to lose a couple yards as they get him behind the line. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Here we go.
I don't know if I explained that right, but...
What?
On 2nd and 12, Garoppolo.
Brian
Quickly here, and that's complete.
Back there from the age reduction in the league and shit.
Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. Here the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Well, that's pretty impressive, Charles. It's one thing to be an elite speed wide receiver and have all that yards after the catch into the end zone, but from your tight end?
Yeah, you don't get that very often. What you're describing is more like a Tyreek Hill, a Devontae Adams, and Antonio Brown. You're not talking about a guy that lines up or can line up in line and look like an extra tackle on running plays. He took that bad boy downfield just like he was a scat back.
Before the game, he told me, I'm going to have a zinger or 2 today. And I was like, oh, a zinger or 2? I guess that's a zinger, right?
That's a zinger.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. It's caught by LBJ.
Why is Sherman
and he'll
not
get
on
this
him?
up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
It appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do in that one is a receiver's got to make sure he works a defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Hey, I want to learn.
Play fake. Mayfield.
What the fuck is that?
Trying to get it to Beckham. It's intercepted.
Yeah. Was he running a double route?
Nope.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground? Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sione Takitaki showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
Mike 53. Hey, let's get some penetration here. 13.
To throw is Garoppolo. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, Ray, seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half. Unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
And able to haul it in is Kittle. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 21 yards there on 3rd down.
Here we go.
On 1st down, Garoppolo. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 13 yards there and a Niner first. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Here we go. Watch the pass.
On 1st down, Coleman. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
From the 16, Garoppolo. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Christian Kirksey gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A. Well, that last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Here we go.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sione Takitaki, his 2nd sack of the night.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
Another try after the first down sack. Garoppolo.
Yeah. So many qualities coaches tick off when they talk about, hey, what was going to take to make an excellent quarterback? Accuracy has to rank near the top of every list.
Talk about arm strength, that's great. Mobility, great, but you need that accuracy in there. That one well in front of his man.
Yeah, now they got to face a big 3rd down.
Garoppolo looks to throw. He finds McKinnon, complete. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And that will get the lead up to 14. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle. Right? No big plays given up. No balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on.
one?
What does that mean, break out? Just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Switch.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to go for a big play now. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. David Njoku, 75 yards. As his guys are back within a single score. The PAT good. It would draw him closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
This will be taken very short.
That was Kyle Juszczyk, man.
And out of that return, here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time they were able to churn some clock. They got the field goal, added onto their lead. But that was a drive that was so long, it should have ended in a touchdown. You know that's how they felt.
And we'll both be headed to the airport after the game. But we probably should go to the post-game press conference because someone's going to ask the head coach about this drive. And he's going to profess that he was happy to get points. And we know that's not true. Okay, after this type of a drive, not getting a touchdown, a huge disappointment. That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
The Niners on third down. 5 out of 9 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Here's Mostert. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
It'll go as a first down for San Francisco and a pickup of 16.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 41.
65.
Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. Buying time to his left. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. The Niners on 3rd down. They're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 20-yard line.
13.
Across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Jimmy Garoppolo. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. And on that one, able to catch it.
I was watching my shoulder racing.
The wherewithal to take it in for the score.
It was.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Browns drive about to get started. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, let's see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Mayfield, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. To throw, Mayfield. He's going to loft one. And got his man complete. Past the 20.
Nice play.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham, 85 yards. As his guys are back within a single score. The
hurt that motherfucker. Like,
would draw him closer.
I want to see him taken out on the cart.
A flag is down on the field, so they will accept the penalty and move forward. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now Garoppolo. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Christian Kirksey able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
After the sack on 1st down, Garoppolo, open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. What a first half this has been offensively. I mean, defensively, what do you do when you're getting torched like this?
Now, these receivers are absolutely wearing them out. So 2 thoughts come to mind. 1, get some oxygen to fill up the lungs a little bit. And number 2, talk to your guys up front. You need a pass rush to help slow them down.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Garoppolo going to hand this one to
nice block, 75.
He is going to be stopped cold.
What the fuck is that, Jeremy?
On the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. The Niners on 3rd down. They've converted 7 times and could use another right now. This is 3rd and 11. Looking to throw. Garoppolo.
Ooh, nice hit.
And a loose football.
I didn't think that was a completed pass.
By the Browns. And they will set up shop at...
Yeah, they're not going to let you challenge it. Nope.
Their own 46-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try to cut down the
come on, Bosa.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Bad call, right, Jeremy? That wasn't even a completed pass.
They got a completion, and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or 2 in and bats it away.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D. Regular.
Now Mayfield. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
But that was even more bullshit.
What, that pick?
No. The one that I threw.
49er offense set to get this drive underway.
I assume.
And the last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive.
Hey, wahoo! 53, Mike.
On 2nd and 7, Garoppolo nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Stayed in the pocket.
The #1 pick, Myles Garrett, coming in to drop him.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Here we go.
A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, off the punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense.
Yep.
Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
There's a shitload of game left.
Takes one lead, though.
The Browns drive about to get started. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. Mayfield gives this one to Hunt. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
King.
Mayfield to throw it. He'll have a first down past the 40. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And all the way up to the 45-yard line. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. And they get him down right near the midfield stripe. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Mayfield now from the 50. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially.
There you go,
and
nice
for the
pick.
4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 39, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Coleman. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Garoppolo now, first down throw. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Here we go.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. That's going to be caught by Samuel. Now a timeout.
On the outside.
7 seconds left in the first half. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
Yeah, that was he was the outside.
So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. He hit his first one. This from 44 yards out now. The kick by Gold is good. So a late turnover leads to a quick drive, and in turn that quick drive leads to 3 points.
So someone makes a mistake, but how about the other side learning from that mistake, taking care of the ball, and making sure they put some points on the board? Well done.
The Browns drive about to get started. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here.
Your guy in the back of the head again?
But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime?
Don't put that
Will
play
it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. The Browns drive about to get started. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa, his second sack of the night. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. He finds his target, Beckham. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Mayfield now nearing the 300-yard mark with still a quarter to play. It's 1st and 10. Being chased out left. He'll try and run it. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Jet bombers. Real.
To throw again on second down. Mayfield. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Getting the sack, the 227-pound linebacker, Quan Alexander.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes
He finds Beckham complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 40. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. D Ford in there to get him. That is the 6th time that they have sacked him tonight. Throwing on second down. Mayfield. It's
come on, both of you got to make that play.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 20-yard line. A run for Nick Chubb. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. From the gun, Mayfield. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Jarvis Landry, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Now Mayfield on 3rd and goal. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback. And when he delivers,
I almost thought about hitting him. I'm like,
wait. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
Nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says,
well, he's free going down the left side. It's
hey, you picked a quarter to 3 defense.
Into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Tevin Coleman, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. The Browns drive about to get started. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
We're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score.
I didn't notice he was
the
watching.
The play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Hurry!
Mayfield looks to throw. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end.
I didn't realize how fast he was.
10.
Not fast enough.
And so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 74 yards. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Here's Mayfield toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. 54. Ball. Hurry, hurry.
Get the ball. Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. So now 4th and goal. You're trailing by a decent amount here. What are you doing, Coach Davis?
Well, I've got to think to myself, just how many more opportunities am I going to have have this close and have this chance. I've got to go for it right here. The clock's dwindling on me. Let's go get it done.
Now Mayfield on 4th down. And that is going to be incomplete. Hunt is unable to get in on 4th and goal. And this 49er defense stands tall down near the goal line. And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman. Well, that gives them a little room, but not much. A gain of 2 to the 5.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. This is Mostert. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Here we go. Wait,
Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he'll lose yardage and be down at the 7-yard line. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop.
let's go. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
What a fucking punt, dude.
The Browns drive about to get started. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind and try to put together another drive.
Hey, a simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time.
Dude,
but you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. Let's see what they do. It's caught by OBJ.
Oh, come on, Sherman. I switch you up and then you let him go.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
No, go ahead and kick it. By then I should be back.
74 yards as his guys are back within a single score.
I'll just let that run.
It's been quite the game for him individually. A trio of touchdown catches now.
So pick a route, any route, whatever you want him to run, he's going to do it and do it well and end up in the end zone. This has really been fun to watch.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that will shave one more off this lead.
This whole game
I've touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off.
It switches every quarter. It's just, these extra long quarters.
This is taken at the 3.
Yeah, and I guess
he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
I think I did. And if you know what? It was when you hit my kicker. So I wouldn't even have noticed anyway.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was pump the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
12, fellas, here we go. Check it.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman.
Oh, man, I got
and he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
And this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Garoppolo finding his tight end Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little game. Coleman, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Here we go. 180. 58. Come on.
They will run again with Coleman. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. They'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
21.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo.
And what the fuck are you doing trying to get
one-handed? What a grab. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down.
Got to love the catch. I think you got to love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They've become a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing. I think the gloves have to be
nice play defensively.
That was a big 6, too.
Knocked away and incomplete.
The one time they got good pass defense.
Didn't have a receiver up and downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Now Mostert. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 21-yard touchdown run. Where the Niners are able to stretch their lead. A good, sustained drive there in this third quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The Browns drive about to get started. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line.
Better get a text that was a nice run.
Big play that time out of Chubb. 45 yards on the ground. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And down he goes. The 49ers get there.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Mayfield completes it to Higgins. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. On 3rd down, here's Hunt. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one.
It was okay.
Bravo. 56. Tighten up. Pull it together. 56 to Mike, boys. 56.
from the red zone now. Mayfield. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Right.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try to run with Hunt, and he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys are back within a single score. And there you go, nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
This one fielded at the 5. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action, and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out.
Ooh, there you go.
Fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 30, and his guys will take over the 30-yard line.
All right, Brandon. Normally when you hear about guys making 2 interceptions in the game, you're thinking must be a free safety, maybe a corner. How about getting 2 picks out of one of your linebackers? Again, he's just in the right place at the right time. And that's another great play to come away with the football.
On first down, Chubb going to get forward for only about a couple. 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. On first down, they go right back to Hunt. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line. To throw on 2nd and 6. Mayfield. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Got a spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the 2nd score there. They'll run again with one. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Kareem Hunt with his 2nd touchdown of the night as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with an extra point. The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag, so that one will be accepted. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last
Oh,
drive.
man.
And that one goes incomplete.
Yeah, I've been wanting to use that the whole game.
Out of the bag of tricks, but it's incomplete and now 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained. So they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. An incomplete pass leads to
had a running back that had a decent throwing arm.
Garoppolo. And a little floater there, but it'll wind up in.
I usually don't mess up on those screens, but he's getting stuck on those 2 guys right there.
A little bit better way up here. That looked like an ill-advised throw to me.
I'm
I
going
didn't see
to.
anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off.
Oh, damn. Did he get that one-handed?
Yes, he did. Way to show off defense.
I didn't do that high.
Man.
High pointed at everything.
The interception.
Nice fit.
They just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks.
I'll give that one to you all day.
Is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur.
Jason, how was that?
Once you
Was that
start getting
water worthy?
up there a little bit, but as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
On 1st down, Chubb able to get forward for about 4 as he's taken down. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end, Njoku. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland 1st down. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
And he takes his first lead of the
14
game.
yards. And the Browns have taken the lead.
Did you see them hold up 4 fingers to the start of the 4th quarter?
What's that?
They were definitely ready. They may
that
or
was
may not have
fantastic.
done
Who
that.
throws into triple coverage? He must have not been watching the whole game.
The 4th
Right.
quarter has belonged to them, and now the lead belongs to them as well.
Pretty sure I threw into like quadruple coverage once.
Well, I think we both have the same amount of picks.
Following the touchdown, here's Simon.
I think I might have went 1 over with that one right there.
Yeah.
And in my defense, Jason, that guy should not have been able to go up and make a one-handed pick. It was nice though.
It was. Really, that wasn't even his zone, so I got lucky that I know.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and then finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Say, oh yeah, go Mud Dogs. What the fuck?
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Mostert. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle.
We always hear from coaches how much they like to run crossing routes because they want to hit their receivers on the go, get them the ball, and keep them moving. How about when you hit a tight end that way? Okay, the receivers are going to run past you most of the time. The tight end, they can do their damage a different way, break a few tackles and really scatter some people, can't they?
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Here we go, here we go. 180! Let's go, defense! Let's go, defense!
Once again, they run with Breida on 1st down. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Flush to his right, and he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
Hey, you gave me that whole lane, so I was like, yeah, okay, go.
And stop the clock here with a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On 1st down, here's Breida. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Garoppolo looks to throw.
Oh, that's his first drop of the game.
Yeah. Bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
Wow, Madden's telling me to go for it.
You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. Yeah. But correct.
Yeah,
no pick, just incomplete that time. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Garoppolo to throw for it on 4th. Got a man. He finds Sanders. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. It doesn't matter the distance. You stop to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Emmanuel Sanders there to make the grab, as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with an extra point. A very important extra point there, up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. This fielded at the 2.
You had to have seen what I did there.
Across the 20
last
to the 21-yard line.
Yeah. I fucked him up.
The Browns drive about to get started. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
I'm going back to you. I'm going back to you.
Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Hey, alert 33. Hey, alert 33.
Hey, turn it out. Check 24. Check 24. Watch the twist. Watch that.
Mayfield now. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And this is going to be intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
They're going to be stopped up on his 1st down run. He might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Tackle made there by Myles Garrett. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Coleman. And he's going to take this down close to a 1st down at the Browns' 31.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
Garoppolo to throw on 3rd and 1. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender is making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
I didn't hit the accuracy good at all. Like I went past it.
Field goal. It does give
That's why I thought I
lead,
missed it.
This one's still certainly a long way from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player in the back of their mind,
yeah, bad. It was a different guy this time, but he fucked him up.
The Browns drive about to get started. They'll start with Hunt on the ground. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Check three.
On second and a couple. Mayfield nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Quan Alexander able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. On 3rd down, Mayfield. The 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively.
We both have 4 touchdowns and 5 interceptions.
You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Yeah. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Mayfield. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a 1st down.
Yeah.
A couple of 1st downs have him to the 40 now on 1st and 10. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Mayfield to throw it. Room to run past midfield. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland 1st down. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Okay, just like that. Just like that.
Throwing. Mayfield. They'll go screen here to Hunt. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. He is into
Hunt's pretty fast, too. Should have been able to keep up with him.
Kareem Hunt.
Yeah, I think he's got him by 3 then.
And once again, the Browns are back in front. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Garoppolo on first down. This is Coleman with a grab. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 13 yards there and a Niner first. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Coleman now. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch victory.
Here's Garoppolo on first and 10. That's going to be caught by Samuel. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. Garoppolo in the offense with a first and 10. And he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. They'll run with Coleman on first down. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. This is Coleman, and he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Christian Kirksey in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Down 4 late, gotta go for it here on 4th down.
11. 58 Mike, 58 Mike. Let's go, D. 58.
Garoppolo gonna go on 4th down.
Oh.
And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one. The Browns drive about to get started. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. Now Mayfield. Now they go screen. It's complete. He finds an opening past the 40 and all the way out to the 46. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Mayfield gives this one to Hunt. Always got some breathing room.
Got it.
Look at this,
Nice
middle of the field, breakaway. And he'll take it in.
I don't know why you're breathing. You had the fucking game.
Touchdown.
The fuck I did?
Kareem Hunt.
All you had to do,
54 yards.
I had one timeout.
All
All you had to do was run the ball.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Yeah. But no, I couldn't have stopped the clock. You had the first down on that last. As soon as you got that first down, that's all you had to do.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
I'll still be nervous. Dude, I need to remind you of the very first game we played in 20 man 20.
Yes.
Was it the last game of 19, where Diggs in the back of the end zone got the miracle?
Very true.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them.
Definitely our most high scoring game.
Also showed confidence in the defense.
I mean,
they didn't
it better
pick
be.
up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Throwing now is Garoppolo. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Ooh, I thought he was going to come down with that. Probably should have.
Would have been a big hitter if they had connected.
Well, no, it's
instead it's 2nd down.
Right.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Denzel Ward.
Dude, I was trying to waste time. At the beginning, I was trying to waste time, and then I got a couple of those juke moves, and I was like, I'm taking this to the fucking
Take it to the crib if you can,
The Browns drive about to get started. And this one all over but the shouting.
That was a long-ass game.
Now there's one timeout remaining
What did you think was
defensively,
going to happen?
probably no real need to use it here.
I still expected it to go
strictly for pride.
faster, I guess.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on
I think
offense.
at like 5 o'clock.
They can't help but
So
feel
an hour
great
and a
about
half.
themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of
5
points.
o'clock.
Continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can.
We can't tell Jeremy how this turned out.
And as an
Hey, he's gonna
offensive
watch it
coordinator,
anyway.
You still think you can
That's
do
what I'm
anything
saying,
wrong,
though,
whatever
but
you call, run, pass, it's
when
all
he
gonna
left,
work.
you were
That's called being in the zone.
I was up by 10.
I thought it was 14.
It could have been.
You playing another normal length game, or are you getting off?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna play some Warzone.
Alright, I gotta take a piss, and then I'm gonna think about if I want to play. My head's starting to hurt again.
Yeah, you're gonna play Warzone.
You stop your stream?
No, I am about to now.